Hey everybody, welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. It's a heck of an intro. Okay, so today we are starting over from the beginning. And we are actually going to be playing the entire game. I mean every side quest, every main story quest, every relic, everything that you can think of, every achievement. We're going to be getting it. So I wanted to go ahead and show you the character we're going to be playing as. This is our little character. I think he's the cutest little thing ever. These are all his stats. If y'all want to know what he is made like, whatever that means. This is his voice. So that is our little character. I just kind of wanted to show y'all what we're making. I'm gonna go ahead and use my birthday, or should we use the birthday that I made him? Because if so, it would be this. This would be his birthday. 10/29. Shall we? No, I'm just gonna go with my birthday, October 10th. Okay. As far as our patron deity, I'm either torn between Virgo or Azema, or Zema, whatever her name is. I don't know. You know what? I think we're gonna go with Virgo, actually. Let's pretend that, yeah, you know what? Let's just go with Virgo. I think I'm gonna start actually as an Arcanist. Yeah, I think that's perfect. So let's go ahead and make our character. I'm gonna actually be on Kraken. And of course, we're gonna name ourselves Apollo. Luke. Should I do that spelling? Yeah, we're gonna do that spelling. Yay! Okay, that made me so happy.
Here. Here. Feel. Hear, feel, think.
Don't mess with us. We have that Lollifel power, you guys. Oi, you alright, lad? Who are you? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Rolling of the ship got your stomach churning, has it? A little bit. But also, I just saw a giant crystal. Or actually, no. It was just some random dude and a ball of light. Anyway, don't seem like seasickness now that I look at you. It'll be the aether then, I reckon. Some are more sensitive to the stuff than others, see, and we ain't too far from Bilderbrunn now, which is chock full of aetherites. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Will I? Ugh, might as well have been bloomin' seasickness. Ship sleeping around like a demented chocobo today. Well, I reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Them settlements are still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as how you're awake and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Any road. Brennan's a name, and Peddlin's my trade. Oh, hello, Brennan's. Brennan? Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers, my warm. Hi. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Um, to win glory. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks as other folk ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Uh-oh. Watch out, bro. Ah! Ship's off the starboard bow! Pirate colors! Oh no. Pirates? Bloody hells. Have you no sense? Get below! Yeah, he's a little right about that, Brennan. We need to run, bro. What is the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying lemons and colours? Bastards either have a buttload of balls or buggers all for brains. Probably both. You can rest easy, friend. We've made it out the cannon range, and no buccaneer's bark will catch this flighty temptress once the wind's in her sails. Well, that's good to know. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I reckon I'd lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have us look, shall we? By the by, is this your first trip to Limsa? Well, yes it is. Actually. It is? Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Limsa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Not too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You never guessed she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folks ain't so quick to change, and with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with, like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Sahuagin are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them the sea-dwelling beastmen the locals call fishbacks, in case you didn't know. Ah, at long last, land ho! Behold Limsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Lim Lane, goddess of navigation.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Lotamo Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa.
Sorry, that music sounded like the Wii Fit music for a second, or whatever, Wii Sports.
To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane.
Ooh, I'm famous.
What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
I don't know, but I'm hoping they're good. I really need a goddess to be on my side. You know? And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for saving me arse earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Till she swallows all. Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited. This is a brand new adventure, you guys. And y'all are coming along with me for the ride. Ooh, big aetherite. Does anybody else get the feeling that the Limsa Lominsa storyline starter quest is a little bit more full? Hey, you there. I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. Not scum. Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, it seems. Well then, thou one of Leminza's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad, I ain't got all day. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and select controller for right now. Well, it'll be controller the entire time we're playing on this place. Okay. Let's keep going. I wish there was a way. I don't know if there's a way to turn off tutorials, but who knows. Now then, what did I have for him? I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city, and without a bit of local knowledge, you're like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Winch and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. It's not far. Just head straight down the street and speak with Grafar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Baderon. He's the proprietor of the winch. He might curse like an ill-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good. Now run along, and may the navigator guide you on your journey. Oh, you guys. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to Grafar. Welcome to Limbs of the Mensa. If you've a mind to visit the Drowning Winch, the Crow's Lift will take you there. Yes, please. Send me up. Bro. Hey, Baderon. What's up, my guy? Because I don't really know. Greetings to you, lad. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't here for a drink, are you? You've come with a mind to try your hand at adventuring, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Nimza. The name's Baderon, and the most hospitable of hostilities is the Drowning Winch. It is also the home of the Adventurers Guild here in Nimza. That's why we've got a desk specially for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, see? Not that they need it in these parts on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. Aye, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see a people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them after everything that's happened? Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only thing that got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that makes an ounce of sense. None of the folks what saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like recollections from an odd night on the L. You can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't rightly recall the past. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's the group of adventurers that laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though, we ain't forgotten what they did for us. This God's damn calamity spawned memory loss robbed us of their names. They won't even let us picture their damn faces, just like staring at a goal flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is just shadow set against a blinding glare. And that's how every bugger else describes it, by the way, give or take the odd goal. It's this what's got people calling these heroes the warriors of light. If Limbs is ever going to put this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need adventurers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them, and that's why any aid we can give to an adventurer is often well spent. What say you, lad? You willing to lend us your strength? Heck yes I am, Bateron. But thanks to you, and to the Navigator and all. I knew she'd steered you my way for a reason. But listen to me, gathering on like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis about time we got your mark in me book. Put your scrawl right there. Apollo Luke, is it? And a fine name it is. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. You there, adventurer, you sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger, matching your description, went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friend signals, were you? Bro, I am like 2 feet tall with bright purple hair. There's no way I can send people signals. Now hold on just a minute there, officer. You've got the wrong bloke. This fine upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandma's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. The lad wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Is that right? You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. Aye, you make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep an eye open at all times, me and two more often than not. Now, sir, what say you to a tankard of me finest ale before you return to your duties, eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. I ain't got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Melthor, but that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there, just crying out to be set on. So kick off them heavy boots, eh? Whew, dang. You'll have to excuse his bloody... What? Let's try that again. You have to excuse these eager bloody yellow jackets. There's been a spate of kidnapping, see, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they take into clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Limsons can be an headstrong bunch of bastards, 'tis true, but given time will grow on you. Now where was I? Like a barnacle. Oh hi, welcome to Limsa Laminza, where the sea's as green as the face of me patrons after a few too many black belly whiskies. Now take a moment to gather your wits and we'll get started with learning ye the ways of the city. Complete. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken your first steps As an adventurer in the city of Limsa, listen well to the wisdom of the Battaron Ten Fingers. Then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Oh, you guys. Okay, we can't do that. Okay, I am back. Let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? Close to home, Battaron, proprietor of the Drowning Winch, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head down a floor, then point your nose to the west, you'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetheryte, a device that can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetheryte where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and he'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your venturing bits and pieces for sale in the district that lies beyond the aetheryte. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker than you can say, "Why is me purse so light?" Have a word with Swazblit instead. He's the head of the Merchants Guild, by the way. Merchants League, by the way. Sorry, pardon me. Give him this old octant, and he'll treat you well. For the last of me helpful in it, I suggest you meet some fellow spell singers of the Arcanists Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few tricks for your tome if you decide to join their crew. Marie at the front desk is the one that will get you started. Got all that, lad? Seeing to them 3 tasks will take you on a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now I've gotta best be getting on. What? Now I best be getting on. Run along, eh? Bugger it. There I go sending you off without telling you somewhat crucial. The bloody calamity's made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the L. Any roads, while you're out, if you happen to pass any poor sods, what'll look like they might need your help considering giving their tale of woe a listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on 'em. For example, Ninya over yonder's been casting glances at you since you waltzed in. Why not lend an ear and see what she has to say? Aye, you'll like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a man folk can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. If you've the time, I'd also seek the advice of the smith here in the Winch. The lads as bear that title have some fine advice for them, whether they're just starting out in the profession, and that, my lad, is how you go about becoming a legend among adventurers. Sup, bro? I got it. Battaron, I will not let you down. To leave, I have to go talk to these Olivels. Oh no. I got the controller that has the controller drift. Oh no. Hello, Ninya. Making a name. Ninya, a veteran adventurer, has some information that might be of interest to you. Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventurer. Listen close, lad. I have some information that might just help you put your name on the map here in Limsa. I was passing through Bulwark Hall below not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. Limsa is a busy port, and not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How'd the plants end up in the mizzenmast? Who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is, you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to Scanriel, and she'll get you down to the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up all the herbs and take them to Outskiff at the Octant. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods. Say less. You wish to visit Bulwark Hall below? The crow's lift is ready when you are. Oop. Kill your herbs. 1, 2. Making sure I'm not missing any. 3, 4. 5. And how about the 6th? Gather the peculiar herbs. Hello, Outskiff. Yes, I'm Outskiff. You have some herbs you wish for me to examine? Yep, there you go. Yes, you are suspected. Oh, what? Nope. Yes, as you suspected, these are the highly illegal blooms known as dream flowers. They are the prime ingredient in the creation of somnus, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind into the sleep of death. Forgive me, I cannot resist the jest. These herbs are not more than our thick lavender, a common enough export from Limsa Laminza. In fact, these probably spilled from the crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, son. But not to worry, you've learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. Aw, Outskiff, I'll come back to you later. I will be doing all the side quests, but they're gonna be their own videos. Just so y'all know. You attune to the Aetheryte. Ah, another novice adventurer. Baron has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. I am Sundemore, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It is also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourself performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The Aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for your present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I will be here to answer your questions. Thanks, my dude. Return learned. I am attuning. I'm not even touching the controller. Yep. This is why I didn't want to use this one. Oh, I can summon my carbuncle right now. Okay. See what else we gotta do. Swazblit, what is up, my guy? Fine morning to you, sir. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray, browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo, but recently arrived at the docks. You bear a gift from Baderon. Whatever could it? Ah, my octant. By the navigator, I must have left it behind in the winch, along with a week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. Here you go, dude. Can you tell me how this place works, then? I'm most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid, and what better recompense than the wisdom of a masterful merchant? If it is simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession, by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in the tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply all your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. Ah, but verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. I will, Swazblit, and I'll come back to you later. Our first Ethernet shard. I swear I can talk, guys. Chill. You now have Ethernet access to Hawker's Alley. You now have access to the Ethernet. Quick travel through the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon Ethernet shards. Cool. My goal is to be learning as much of the lore in this game as possible, because I'm going to make lore videos about all the games that I play eventually. So watch out for that one of these days. Ethernet shard number 2. So cute. Marie, I was told to talk to you. Welcome to the Arcanist Guild. It is here that we research and develop the field of Arcanima. Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns that map the unlocked mysteries of existence, to draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. Ah, but if I'm not mistaken, you already possess some rudimentary understanding of the craft. Shall I deepen your knowledge of our history as well? The roots of Arcanima can be traced back to the esoteric calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. It was these island folk that first discovered a method to express natural phenomena in the mathematical terms. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formulae were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allowed a practitioner to weave aether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as Arcanists, and the School of Arcanima was born. Many such mages wishing to expand their understanding of the world took to the seas abroad trading vessels. Upon their arrival in Limsa, Arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academy. Upon their arrival in Limsa, Arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academic elite, and soon secured positions in the realm of governance and council. The knowledge of an Arcanist, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Merweb, counting several wielders of Arcanima among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So, at the Admiral's express orders, an official Arcanist Guild was established, and funding was provided for research and training. The complex and demanding nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you would continue your study of this challenging discipline, then I must insist that you indicate your commitment to joining our guild. I will indicate that commitment at a later date. Right now, I have some aetherites to be collecting. Ethernet shards. What? Jonelia. Sirpa. Okay, so that's the Fisherman's Guild activated. Let's go ahead and go to the Aetheryte Plaza. And then up through here. And attune to this Aethernet shard. That way we have it. And then we will go over to the Marauders Guild and get the Marauders Guild Aethernet shard. Right about here. We're so cute. And then we'll go ahead and get the Aft Castle shard. Aw, pumpkins. Still on cooldown. Dum da dum da dum da dum da dum. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum bum. Bum 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 ba-da-dum, bum 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 bum. Okay, there it is. The Aethernet shard of our dreams, you guys. Hello. Think you're the last one I need. Not completely sure. Yep. You have attuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards and limbs of Lemenza. The Zephyr Gate, the Tempest Gate, and the Airship Landing are now accessible as Aethernet destinations. Middle Lenosha, Lower Lenosha, and we have it. Okay, let's go talk back to Baderon. Hello, Baderon. What is up, my guy? Ah, there you are, Apollo. Enjoy your jaunt round the city, did you? If you mean to base yourself in Limsa Lemenza, that won't be the last time you'll visit them three places. And now you've got some idea of what's where, and you can start exploring the rest of the town. Aye, I can. You've shown a good ear for listening, lad. Stick with old Baderon and you'll go far. I'm sticking with you to the end, Baderon. What are you talking about? Level 4, oh gosh. Physic. Yay. On to Summerford. Still a Limsa, are you, Apollo? How'd you fancy a trip outside the city walls? I'd like you to visit an orchard by the name of Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Stelrin, is an old mate of mine. He's got himself a crew of mostly reformed pirates, if you can believe that, and he's been trying to bring a bit of life back to the fields after the calamity ruined the soil. He mentioned needing another hand or two, and your name sprang to mind. I gave you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work and impress the old bastard. You need directions. The place ain't too hard to find. Just take the Zephyr Gate out of the city and follow the road northeast. Okay. Let's go do that then. We're actually going to use this. That's why I unlocked it. Ooh, fates. And we have to run our butts off because we don't have a mount yet. Do 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 do. You know what? I'll do this fate. Why not? We'll pretend it was part of our journey. What in the world just happened? Did the guards die? Physic, please. I know physics only good for like a little bit. Oh, we're level 5 already. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish that fate. But I am gonna run my butt off over here to go talk to Stelren. I don't know what the heck I'm thinking right now, but I think I'm exhausted. Dang, I keep yawning. Hello, fellow Arcanist. Okay. Stelrin, what is up, my guy? Uh-oh. I just realized something that I am gonna have a problem with. I'll have to talk to him first, and then we'll get into it. Hello, Stelrin. Ah, you must be the adventurer Baderon promised to send along. Apollo Loop, wasn't it? You honored his word, so that's a start. I'm Stelrin, the old bastard as Baderon likely described me, and this here's my humbled orchard. A good number of the lads and lasses working here have once terrorized high seas, and if you're wondering why I employ these scrags, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. But the calamity did for our ship like it did so many others, and I was sore wounded into the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and Admiral Merweb's initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers working the field seemed too fine an offer to refuse. What's up, dude? Okay, goodbye. Well, it turns out that you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you cannot take the sea away from a pirate. A lot of my blokes just never took to tending the soil, you see. And unfortunately, the botanists I called in to train them have been wringing their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul, like you, to step in and help where it is needed. I can do it. You can count on me. Stelrin? Is that what this guy's name was? Yep. Stelrin. I got you, bro. Okay. So. Oh. So, I don't know how to use G-Pose, so we're going to be doing this the entire time I'm trying to log out, but that is episode 1. We will be coming back to the rest of this in the second episode. I'm going to try to upload these daily, but we'll see what happens. So, yeah. Anyway, if you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Ring the post notification bell because I will be uploading very frequently, so look forward to that. And yeah, I also have some other series that are going to be coming up on the channel sooner than later, so look out for those as well. Anyway, thank y'all guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Hey y'all. So I forgot that the Moogle actually says something when you first talk to him, and I wanted to get it recorded. So, greetings, Tall One. I'm a delivery Moogle Kupo. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Moogles are supposed to hide in trees and avoid contact with outsiders. Why ever would we agree to carry about letters? Why indeed? If I had my way, I'd be curled up under the canopy of a nice oak, dreaming about some beautiful moglet with a rainbow-colored pom-pom, Kupo. But no, the moon had to go and drop from the sky, causing all that terrible commotion. Aetherites were shattered and link pearls rendered useless. 4 moons, the poor wingless people of Eorzea had no way of communicating with each other, beyond screaming at the top of their lungs, which no one really approved of, Kupo. That is, until the little horned ones asked us to assist them by delivering messages. At first, we were wary of showing ourselves, worried that one of you might catch and skin us, like you do every other forest furry, but once we saw how much we were appreciated, we knew we'd found our new calling. And I personally promised to try not read any along the way, Kupo. Look what I have here. 18 new letters have arrived for you, Kupo.